Welcome to the National Championship game at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Houston Cougars against the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joins us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. One of the things they've loved about this team is how everyone is rallying around their senior quarterback. He has been such a star and such a trusted piece of this team all along the way. In what could be his final night in the jersey, he wants to be the best version of himself. The coach said, look to your right and look to your left. We are all here. We all have your back. It's not all on you, but they would love nothing more to see this beloved quarterback go out with a big win here in the national championship game tonight. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Houston Cougars offense drops out there to open this game. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, we've been around this group. It's the leadership on this group. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver, and they haven't really established it yet.
He's got a crease. You stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double cover.
Grab down the middle. It's Martin. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And the Cougars will line up now. It's first and goal. It's a draw play. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense comes out for their first possession today. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, we've been around this group. It's the leadership on this group. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship.
The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Open field ahead. They drag him down after a big gain. I'll move all the way to the 38. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they moved the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Throw. It's Reed. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Out of the gun now on third down. Great move there. Touchdown, Volunteers. He runs it into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get...
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Tough position here, second and long from the 14. To throw, it's St. Clair. And the pressure's on. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught in the backfield. It's Sellers. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains. But now they get a completion, and they can go for it on fourth down. It's time to bow up and get off the field.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half. Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice game here. Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards, you take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Vols will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And a 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Crosses the 35. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The pass is intercepted. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. To throw, it's St. Clair. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the...
And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Can't get past the two, but at least avoid the safety. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. Handoff here from the shotgun. He refuses to be stopped. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And the Vols will have to kick this away when it comes for his second punt of the game. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. See if he can make something happen with the return. Can they catch him? He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Houston's offense heads back out into the field now. Here the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they weave backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Makes the ground. It's Martin. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On the run, it's Jackson. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And the Volunteers are going to keep this drive moving.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Dropping back to Reed. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
Grab behind the line, it's Davis. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and the pass is incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Makes the catch downfield. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important third down and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish.
It's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. To the air, it's St. Clair. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Second down and long from the 9-yard line. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's got some space, look out. And tackled there by the defense. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Caught near the sticks. It's Young. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Cougars will come to the line to crank up the tempo. So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball wherever you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looking for some space. It's Davis. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The offense going with the hurry up.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. Coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves them back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Grab behind the line. It's Davis. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And they bring him down. Walker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Now comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. We'll see if he's got the leg. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Houston. Powers into the end zone.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
Point after, knocked right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Vols. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Tennessee, 23. Houston, 13.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And now the handoff. Across the 40. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Timeout Houston is their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On the run, it's Turner. First down and more. He's still running. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play.
Yes, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
And the Cougars will kick this deep, begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Heupel at the half. He told his guys that they have got to come together right now. This game is so close, a lot of tension, a lot of nerves in a national championship game, but he believes his guys have what it takes. They just need to get off to a good start with this first possession. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got an opening here. Now here he goes. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Looking to pass. It's Reed. It's made on the left side. And they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Touchdown, Volunteers. Add 6 more points to the total.
Chris, I've always felt that one of the best targets in the red zone, in particular near the goal line, is a tight end. It's so often that these guys get lost in coverage. They find the tight end, and it's an easy touchdown for the offense.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Turner. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I would go for this.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start, offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's fourth and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
Second down, we're going to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds, but they move the ball inside the plus 45.
This is exactly how you draw it up as a quarterback, coach. You've got your guy out there, and he's going to take off. And listen, you've got to pick up first downs with your legs at some point, maybe 2 to 4 during the course of the game. But here's the
brought way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. First and goal, handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Cougars come to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again 10-plus times. And then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them and resilient play getting that turnover.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Great cut there. Fights through the tackler.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Vols line up on 1st and 10 now.
This guy's in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hunter. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. He keeps it. Can he convert? The Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. Now we've got a whistle, got a player down on the field. Senior offensive lineman. And the Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Gonna run it. It's Davis. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. To the air, it's Reed. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Duvall's looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Touchdown, Tennessee. They continue to roll up the score. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believed they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in from the Houston sideline. Guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We know you'll be keeping a close eye on that.
It could be so easy to spiral here mentally. He's played so poorly, all these turnovers, the interceptions, but you're down in this game, and this is do or die. You've got to go out there and sling it down the field. This is a great start. Build from this point forward because there's no tomorrow.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Close to the tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
If you're going to be great at this position, you've got to have a short memory, and that's being tested today. You've got all these interceptions, and yet down in this game, so you've got to sling it. And I tell you, that's a beautiful throw, and certainly a confidence builder after a real shaky start to this game. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Grabbed by the receiver. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side, and he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these 2-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Dropping back, it's Reed. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Offense are going to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. On the ground, it's Turner. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They'll give it to the back. Looks like Houston will have the first down. They lead on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Houston. This offense really clicking. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline. Really cool moment right now for their senior quarterback. As guys are looking at the clock and realizing this national championship is within their grasp, they are starting to gravitate to their senior leader.
Oh, he's got open space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Vols. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joe, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Nice grab. It's Young. It's a solid gain. Moves the the ball out to the 28.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll throw it now. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a fourth interception by this defense here today. Does bring up fourth down. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Trying for a fourth down completion. Receiver makes the grab. On a tackle made, but is enough for a first down. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick, couldn't come up with it. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. A screen to the wide receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. On the screen, doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Takes the handoff. It's Davis.
How sweet this must feel for this group to know that you're about to win the national championship. All that work that you put in throughout the entirety of the offseason, and here you're seeing this clock wind down to zero. Holly, we're on Gatorade watch at this point. When are they going to get the coach?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Look at this scene. What an achievement to be called the kings of college football for this season. After everything they've been through, everything they've poured into this moment, so it's cool to to see dreams realized right here.
Chris, I agree. It is so cool to see this, and we've been around this group now for a number of weeks in a row, and they have preached to us, hey, we're going to be where our feet are at. We're going to focus on a play at a time, a day at a time. Well, now you can soak it in. You are national champions. Look around, take in the atmosphere. You climb the mountain.
So that's it. We are sorry to see an ending to a wild, very exciting season of college football. Let's pay tribute one more time to this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers.